I wonder if Titania be awaked. Then what it was that next came in their eye, which they bestowed on in extremity. Here comes my messenger. How now, mad spirit? What night rule now this haunted grove?
My mistress with the monster is in love. Titania waked and straightway loved an ass.
This falls out better than I could devise. But hast thou yet latched the Athenian's eyes with the love juice as I bid thee do?
I took them sleeping. That is finished too. And the Athenian denied by their side that when they waked, a new love must be eyed.
Stand close. This is the same Athenian.
This is the refused, but not this the proud.
Why rebuke you she that loves you so? Lay breath so bitter on your bitter foe.
Now I but chide, but I should use thee worse, for I fear thou hast given me cause to curse. If thou hast slain Lysander in her sleeping, or shoes in blood, plunge in the deep and kill me too. The sun was not so true unto the day as she to me. Would she have stolen away from sleeping Hermia? It cannot be. Thou hast murdered her. So should a murderer look, so dead, so dour.
So should the murdered look, and so should I. Pierced through the heart with your stern cruelty, yet you, the murderer, look as bright, as clear as yonder Venus in her glimmering sphere.
What is this to my Lysander? Where is she? And how good Demetrius wilt thou give her me?
I had rather give her carcass to my hounds.
Out, dog, out! Cur! Thou hast driven me past the bounds of maiden's patience. Hast thou slain her then? Durst thou look upon her being awake? And thou'st killing her in her sleep? Oh, brave touch. Could not a worm and adder do so much?
You spend your passion on a misprized mood. I am not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is she dead for aught that I can tell.
I pray thee, tell me then that she is well?
And if I could, what should I get therefore?
A privilege to never see me more, and from thy hated presence part I so, see me no more, whether she be dead or no.
There is no following her in this fierce vein. Here, therefore, for a while, I will remain.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite and laid the love juice on some true love's sight. About the wood go swifter than the wind, and Helena of Athens look thou find. By some illusion see thou bring him here. I'll charm his eye against he do appear.
I go, look how I go. Swifter than an arrow from the Tartar's bow.
Flower of this purple dye, hit with Cupid's archery, sink in apple of his eye, when his love he doth espy. When thou wakest, if he be by, beg of him for remedy.
Captain of our ferry band, Helena is here at hand, and the youth, mistook by me. Lord, what fools these mortals be!
Stand aside, the noise they make will cause Demetrius to wake.
Then will two at once woo one, that must needs be sport alone, and these things do best please me that befall preposterously.
Why should you think that I woo in scorn? Scorn and derision never come in tears. Look, when I vow, I weep, and vows so born in their nativity, all truth appears.
You do advance your cunning more and more. These vows are Hermia's. Will you give her o'er? Your vows to her and me, put in two scales, shall even weigh, and both as light as tails.
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
nor none in my mind, now you give her o'er.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves not you.
Oh. Helena. Darling. Muse. Perfect. Divine. Let me kiss this prince made of pure gold. This seal of bliss.
Oh, spite. Oh, hell. I see you are all bent to set against me for your merriment. If you were civil and knew courtesy, you would not do me thus much injury. You are both rivals, and love Hermia, and now both rivals to mock Helena. A trim exploit. A manly enterprise to conjure tears up in a poor man's eyes with your derision. None of noble sort would so offend a virgin, and extort a poor soul's patience all to make you sport.
You are unkind, Demetrius, be not so. For you love Hermia, this you know I know, and here, with all goodwill, with all my heart, in Hermia's love, I yield you up my part.
Never did mockers waste more idle breath.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia. I will none. If e'er I loved her, all that love is gone, there to remain.
Helen, it is not so.
Disparage not the faith thou dost not know, lest to thy peril thou will buy it dear. Look where thy love comes. Yonder is thy dear.
Thou art not by my eye, Lysander, found mine ear. I think it brought me to thy sound, but why unkindly did thou leave me so?
Why should she stay whom love doth press to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love, that would not let her bide. Fair Helena, who more engilds the night than all you fiery O's and eyes of light.
What? You speak not as you think, it cannot be.
Lo, she is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive they have conjoined all three to fashion this false sport, in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, have you conspired? Have you with these contrived to bait me with this foul derision? So will you rent our ancient love asunder to join with them in scorning your poor friend? It is not friendly. 'Tis not maidenly. Our sort, as well as I, may chide you for it, though I alone do feel the injury.
I am amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not, it seems as though you scorn me.
Have you not set Lysander, as in scorn, to follow me and praise my eyes and face? And made your other love Demetrius, who even but now did spurn me with his foot to call me darling, muse, divine and rare, precious, celestial? Wherefore speaks he this to him he hates? And wherefore doth Lysander deny your love, so rich within his soul, and tender me, forsooth, affection, but by your setting on, by your consent?
I understand not what you mean by this.
I do, perserver, counterfeit sad looks, make mouths upon me when I turn my back, wink each at other, hold the sweet jest up. But fare ye well. 'Tis partly my own fault, which death or absence soon shall remedy.
Stay, gentle Helena, hear my excuse. My love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Oh, excellent.
Sweet, do not scorn him so.
If she cannot entreat, I can compel.
Thou canst compel no more than she can entreat. Thy threats have no more strength than her weak prayers. Helen, I love thee. By my life I do. I swear by that which I lose for thee, to prove him false that says I love thee not.
Well, I say I love thee more than she can do.
If thou say so, withdraw, and prove it too.
Quick, come!
Lysander, whereto tends all this?
Away, you heathen!
No, no. She'll seem to break loose, take on as you would follow, but yet come not. You are a tame maid. Go.
Hang off, thou cat, thou burr, vile thing, let loose, or I will shake thee from me like a serpent.
Why are you grown so rude? What changes this, sweet love?
Thy love! Out, Tawny Tartar, out! Out, loathed medicine, hated poison, hence!
Do you not jest?
Yes, sooth, and so do you.
Demetrius, I will keep my word with thee.
I'll not trust your word.
What, should I hurt her? Strike her? Kill her dead? Although I hate her, I'll not harm her so.
What can you do me greater harm than hate? Why then you left me? Oh, gods forbid, in earnest shall I say.
I buy my life, and never did desire to see thee more. Therefore be out of hope, of question, of doubt, be certain. Nothing truer, 'tis no jest, that I do hate thee, and love Helena.
Oh, me. You canker blossom, you juggler, you thief of love. What, have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from her?
Fine. Faith, have you no modesty? No maiden shame? Fie, fie, you counterfeit, you puppet, you.
Puppet, why so? Aye. That way goes the game. No, I perceive he hath made compare between our statures. He hath urged his height, and with his personage, his tall personage, his height, he forsooth, he hath prevailed with her. And are you grown so high in her esteem because I am so dwarfish and so low? How low am I, thou painted maypole? Speak! How low am I? I am not yet so low, but that my nails can reach into thine eyes.
I pray you, though you mock me, citizens, let her not hurt me. You perhaps may think because she is something lower than myself that I can match her.
Lower! Hark again!
Good Hermia! Do not be so bitter with me. I evermore did love you, Hermia. Did ever keep your counsels, never wronged you, and now, so you will let me quiet go, to Athens will I bear my folly back, and follow you no further. Let me go. You see how simple and how fond I am.
Why get you gone? Who is it that hinders you?
A foolish heart that I leave here behind.
What, with Lysander?
With Demetrius.
Be not afraid. She shall not harm thee, Helena.
No, sir, she shall not. Though you take her part.
Oh, when she's angry, she is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she went to school, and though she be but little, she is fierce.
Little! Again! Nothing but low and little. Why will you suffer him to flaunt me thus? Let him come to me.
Get you gone, you dwarf. You minimus of hindering not grass made. You bead. You acorn.
You are too officious in his behalf that scorns your services. Let him alone. Speak not of Helena, and take not his part.
Now she holds me not. Now follow if thou darest, to try who's right. Of thine or mine in most in Helena.
Follow? Nay, I'll go with thee, cheek by jowl.
You villain. All this coil is long of you. Nay, go not back.
I will not trust you, I, nor longer stay in your cursed company. Your hands than mine are quicker for a fray. My legs are longer, though, to run away.
I am amazed and know not what to say.
This is thy negligence, thou still mistakest, or else commits thy knaveries willingly.
Believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook. Did not you tell me I should know the one by the Athenian garments they had on? And so far blameless proved my enterprises that I have anointed an Athenian's eyes, and so far am I glad it so did sort, as this their jangling I esteem a sport.
Thou seest these lovers seek a place to fight. Hie, therefore, Robin, overcast the night, and lead these testy rivals so astray as one come not within another's way, till o'er their brows death counterfeiting sleep with leaden legs and batty wings doth creep. Then crush this herb into Lysander's eye, whose liquor hath this virtuous property to take from thence all error with her might, and make her eyeballs roll with wonted sight. Whiles I in this affair do employ thee, I'll to my queen and beg their follower boy, and then I will their charmed eye release from monstrous view, and all things will be at peace.
My fairy lord, this must be done with haste, for night's swift dragon cuts the clouds full fast, and yonder shines Aurora's harbingers, at whose approach a ghost, wandering here and there, troop home to churchyards. Damned spirits all.
Ah, but we are spirits of another sort. I, with the morning's love, have oft made sport. But notwithstanding, haste, make no delay. We may yet effect this business yet ere day.
Up and down, I will lead them up and down. I am feared in field and town, goblin, lead them up and down. Here comes one.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now.
Here, villain, drawn and ready. Where art thou?
I will be with thee straight.
Follow me then, to plainer ground.
Lysander, speak again! Thou runaway, thou coward! Art thou fled? Speak, in some bush! Where dost thou hide thy head?
Thou coward, art thou bragging to the stars, telling the bushes that thou lookest for wars and wilt not come? Come, recreant, come, thou child, I'll whip thee with a rod. They are defiled that draw the sword on thee.
Yeah? Art thou there?
Follow my voice. We'll try no manhood here.
He goes before me and still dares me on. When I come where he calls, then he is gone. Oh, now I am fallen in a dark, uneven way. Oh, and here you will rest me.
Coward, why comest thou not?
Abide me, if thou darest. For well I wot thou runst before me, shifting every place, and darest not stand, nor look me in the face. Where art thou now?
Come hither. I am here.
Nay then, thou mockest me. Thou shalt by this deer, if ever I thy face by daylight see. Now go thy way, faintness constraineth me. To measure out my length on this cold bed. By day's approach, look to be visited.
O weary night, O long and tedious night, abate thy hour. Shine comforts from the east, and sleep that sometimes shuts up sorrow's eye, steal me a while from mine own company.
Yet but three. Come one more. Two of both kinds make up four. Here she comes, cursed and sad. Cupid is a knifish lad, thus to make poor lovers mad.
Never so weary, never so in woe, bedabbled with the dew and torn with briars, I can no further growl, no further go. My legs can keep no pace with my desires. Here, I will rest me till the break of day. Heaven shield Lysander if they meet a fray.
On the ground, sleep sound. I'll apply to your eye, gentle lover remedy. When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in the sight of thy former lady's eye. Wolf shall have west, all be a rest. The sire shall have his stallion, and all shall be well.